Tonight, we're asking a question the whole world worries about. Are we headed for a war with Russia? Let's break it down. First, 10 reasons why the answer is no, and then 10 reasons why, unfortunately, the answer could be yes. 10 reasons. We're not going to war with Russia. First, nuclear deterrence. Both sides know full-scale war risks total annihilation. Second, the global economy. Escalation would send markets into freefall worldwide. Third, no public appetite. After Iraq and Afghanistan, Western voters don't want another major war. Fourth, proxy warfare. Ukraine remains the battleground, keeping NATO troops out of direct combat. Fifth, diplomacy. Even in crisis, back channels between Washington, Moscow, and Beijing remain open. Sixth, energy dependency. Europe still needs stability to untangle itself from Russian gas. Seventh, military reality. A NATO-Russia clash would be catastrophic for both sides. Eighth, China's stance. Beijing wants a weakened Russia, not a global war that wrecks its own economy. Ninth, pressure from the global south. Countries like India, Brazil and South Africa push for restraint, not escalation. And 10th, mutually assured destruction. The Cold War logic still stands. No one survives nuclear war. But now the other side. Reason 1, escalation in Ukraine. If Russia uses chemical or tactical nukes, NATO could be forced to act. 2. The Baltic flashpoint, an attack on Estonia, Latvia or Lithuania, would trigger NATO's Article 5. 3. Miscalculation. A stray missile or accidental strike could spiral out of control. 4. Political pressure. Hawks in the West argue Russia must be crushed to prevent future aggression. 5. NATO expansion. With Sweden and Finland joining, Moscow may feel cornered. 6. Russian desperation. If Putin fears losing power, he may gamble big. 7. Cyber warfare. A massive hack on Western power grids or banks could trigger retaliation. 8. Poland's hardline. Warsaw could take unilateral action, pulling NATO in with it. 9. Military incidents. Close calls at sea or in the air could spark a deadly clash. And 10. History itself. Great powers often stumble into wars through pride, fear and miscalculation. So, are we going to war with Russia? The truth is, the logic of survival says no, but history tells us accidents and desperation have a way of rewriting the future. The world holds its breath.